I think we good. I think we're doing pretty good. Okay. Okay. Rhythm. Somebody's listening, like there's some rhythm going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do we have for the collective Great Spirit? What do we want to tell them? You know what I'm saying? Rhythm and harmony. Oh, somebody's talking about you. Somebody's talking about you. Oh, but it's alright. It's love. Ooh, which path? Which way you gonna go, baby? Ooh, but she is powerful, and then she is somebody. Okay, all right. So somebody. Don't listen. Don't cash your pearls to swine. Okay, whoever you've been talking to, they're not listening. Okay, because they don't understand. Okay, they don't understand. And it's not their fault. They just don't know no better. And it's not until they know or understand on a visceral level the benefits of taking responsibility and accountability for their own life and the dominion they have over their own mind. They don't know the power that they have. And for a long time, neither did you. You know, you didn't know the power that you had. You were like in confusion. You were constantly in a state of, in a cycle of confusion. Like you're going downhill. It's been a back and forth, but you're no longer going downhill. You're reaching this space where, baby, it's happiness. You're moving from this space and you're moving to a space of joy and happiness, and you're going to actually be in a relationship where your voice can be heard, right? Oh, it's gonna be healthy. Something tells me you're gonna be in a healthy relationship very, very soon. And it's going to be one of where you are working together. Working together. You're gonna be working together. Now, you're still gonna be dealing with your the issues that you have with the masculine in your life. You're still forgiving yourself. You're still moving and letting go of things, but that's okay. You accept yourself where you are right now, and you accept that, okay, yes, I have this happiness in my life. I also have these things that I'm letting go that's been affecting me and creating struggles for me in my life. But you're going to have an understanding partner who's going to be available for that to happen. And they're not going to abandon you, but they're also not going to let you off the hook. They're going to hold you accountable. It's what you need. But in the accountable, in the sense of love, it's going to be a very healthy relationship. You're going to have it's coming. It's there. Just don't let the issues don't forget who you are. Because if you identify with your past, identify with your issues, then who you are is going to be clouded or murmured or pushed down by those negative thoughts and beliefs about yourself. You're always going to be thirsting and hungering for more. You're going to always need, if you don't accept that, listen, I have this thing that I've had because I grew up into it. But when I move from this space into this space, then I know that all of that matters not. All of that is just a part of who I was, and it's no longer who I am. And that version no longer serves me. But I have to let go. I have to continue to practice letting go. Letting go is a process. You know, you can say, oh, I let everything go. You can go in and cut all the cords that you think you need to cut. You know, you can go visualize. That's a good activity. You know, visualize, close your eyes and visualize the person in front of you. I got this from the Energy Strands book by Denise Linn. And you imagine them in front of you, and you see the colors and cords that are connected to you all. And any black cords, you just go ahead and you imagine a pair of shears in your hand or some scissors, and you know, depending on how big it is, and you just chop that thing. You know, you just cut the cord. But if you don't deal with the rooted issue, then the cord is going to eventually come back together. And you're gonna have to keep cutting the cord, and you'll be fine for a little bit, but you have to keep maintaining that. You'll just have to keep going in and cutting it until you're tired of having to go do that action, and you're just like, you know, it's time for a change. Why do I have to keep coming back here? There has to be a different way of life, right? And so you choose a different path, right? You choose wisely. You choose, you're like, you know what, I'm choosing a new pathway for myself. I don't like what I've been getting. I'm gonna change. You know, this sudden change, 555, there's a change necessary. It has to happen. It has to. And you know, she helps us to remember to, you know, look ahead. The path is clear. Even just the placement of this card is, she's not looking at, you know, the past. If she was up here, she would be looking at the past, but just the placement, it shows me like she's looking ahead, and the path is clear. But she's also able to get information from the past, but not dwell on the past. And then, you know, there's always going to be that polarizing figure that tries to, you know, they try to be who they're not. They don't know who they are. So they try to be who they're not. Don't let them get in the way of your happiness, because they will, and they have no problem doing it. And so just remember that they are in your past. Let them stay there. Okay? I feel a presence. Yeah, let them stay there. I feel it behind me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's behind, it hears me. You know, it's like, get out, bye. You're not welcome here. You know, you got to be very assertive with that kind of energy. So you're not welcome in my cipher in this way. You could send them off with love if you want to, but sometimes you got to get the gangster. You got to be very ruthless. You can't try to be nice all the time. Nice ain't always nicing. It ain't always what it is. You know, the exchange ain't what it need to be. And the exchange is necessary for you to have harmony. That's why I had that rhythm in the beginning. You know, it was like telling me, it was like that rhythm is needed, the harmony. We're moving into that space. Like, that's the energy of this reading. You're like, you're dancing into the space. You're moving. The path is clear. Ain't nothing gonna get in your way. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever dance you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You could do it. You could do your dance, and ain't nothing gonna stop you. Okay? You could dance while you crying. You could dance while you laying. You could dance. You could dance. You could just keep going. Dance with the rhythm of life. Right? So, I wish I had some music though. But this actually feels good on my back. It's got benefits that you didn't even know it had. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like, oh yeah, you're just letting that energy flow. You know, you just gotta let it flow. You gotta not worry about it. You gotta not worry about how you look, how you focus on how you feel. That's what you focus on. You just let it go, let it go. You know? Okay? So, anyways, what else do we have for the collective? What is this feminine doing as she's moving forward from this old energy? She's creating friendships. And the old energy, there is a friendship too, but it has to be, see, the new love. Yes, we are moving forward. There is a new love. Okay, honor that. Go where the new love takes you. Don't be afraid. Yes, you still have your issues, but dance through it. Move. You know what I'm saying? There will never be a time as you're on this physical earth, unless you're going for guru status and you're trying to like be Buddha or, you know, get to just the top of it, which is it's goal worthy. Okay. I mean, not, I'm just saying, it's very rare that many of you are, or us rather, are at that level where we just don't have to like be affected by our negative realities or whatnot. So like it's there, like don't worry about it. It's there. What did I feel like I jumped. I feel like I don't even know where I don't even know what I was saying. But anyways, abundance. We have abundance here. Yeah, this new love is going to bring a level of abundance, and it's going to be like you've never had it before, but it's not coming from them. It's coming from you, but it's coming just from you making choices for yourself to, you know, love yourself. Like there is, ooh, okay. Pay attention to the signs. Yeah, take the time to retreat. Accept the new beginnings, right? And walk in truth and integrity is very important because, and then, yeah, pay attention to divine guidance. This enough has come out, okay? So, yeah, just take the time. Like if you feel called to this, like if you feel like there's been someone in your life that has been, you know, they just haven't been listening. They haven't been listening to your heart. They haven't been hearing you. They've only been hearing their own hearts, but that's their own trauma and it's okay. And so now you're ready to move out of that space. And so you are permitted, the path is clear. Move ahead, baby. Move ahead, okay? Friendship. Remember, every change and shift does not have to be, it doesn't have to be like this big beef moment. Everybody don't have to have conflict in this transition. There is a way to have peace. But I tell you that in order to have peace, you have to, in order to have peace, you have to open yourself up to it. You have to be ready for it. I shared a post the other day. It's not about, you know, it's not about healing your trauma so that you can handle your trauma, because you've had enough trauma. You know how to handle your like you've dealt with it, right? But it's so you can handle your joy. It's so you heal so you can learn how to handle your joy. I love that because it's breaking down the barriers to experiencing what truly brings you joy. And you keep going back, but you don't have to anymore, baby. You don't have to. The time is now. Signs, pay attention. You've been getting signs, okay? You've been getting signs, okay? It's a 5-day retreat. Go be to yourself. Know what's up. Like, listen, you got new beginnings. They are here. They are in the here and now. Just continue to walk in truth and integrity, and all will be well. Follow the divine guidance. Don't take it into your own hands. You know, don't think that you can, don't think you can have your cake and eat it too. And I say that not saying that you don't deserve everything that you desire, but I mean that there are certain, you know, we'll talk about clothes, right? There's just certain color and patterns that don't go together. Some people, they break the rules on that. It's okay. That's okay. They actually like that. They like the polarizing, but your energy is not one that can actually deal with the polarizing. You have to know yourself. And so you can't deal with the polarizing energies. And so these energies cannot exist in the space with you because they constantly cause you to move away from what you actually enjoy. And so you're having to move back and you're like moving back and forth. But guess what? You've learned how to dance. That's what's happened. You thought it was a trauma. You thought it was a toxic relationship. You thought it was, but what did you do? You learn how to dance. You learn how to, you know what I'm saying? When you see it before it's coming. You know what I mean? You learn how to box a little bit. You got a little rhythm. You know what I mean? You put I don't know how to box. I'll probably get railed, but I had to call in a boxer of my boxer version of myself, liking everything everywhere all at once, and be like, do something crazy. I don't know what I would do, but that's even a message. It's like, do something today that you normally wouldn't do. Like, do something different today. Do something different. Do something different. 5, 5, 5. Like, do something, like, change something. If it's just one thing, it's this one thing that got me tripping is. So don't let that one thing trip you up. Do something different today. I'm dancing on this video today, something I ain't never done. So I am shifting my reality. I invite you to shift into a reality that brings you the joy that you also wonderfully deserve, baby girl, or goddess. I won't say baby girl. I say baby girl first. That was intentional, but unintentional. I know it, because you've seen those little viral mirrors going around with the little girl and the little kid and the woman crying in the mirror, or the man, they're talking to their inner child. You know, your inner child needs to be seen and heard too. So it's no disrespect when I say baby girl, because I am talking to the little girl in you that needs that nurturing. But also, you are a stallion. You are a woman. You are a whole being. You are powerful. You are a goddess. You are. And as long as you pay attention to this, you'll know where to go. You'll know what to do. You'll just be guided. And it'll be like, oh. So don't worry about the obstacles ahead. There's going to be obstacles. That's required. Don't worry about that. Just move ahead. You'll move exactly where you need to go. I promise you. You just have to move and allow the divine to guide you. Oh my God, I feel overwhelmed suddenly. I see the energy flowing. I see your energy. I feel so good. I see like a vortex of energy just opening up. It's like a perfect tornado, but it's not quite a tornado. It's not sucking anything up. It's just like moving. Like, that's what I see for you. And I love it for you. And I invite you to go get it, okay? Peace.